In order to better understand how we multiply and divide signed numbers, we need to take a moment and remember how we multiply positive numbers. In particular, multiplication is repeated addition. So the multiplication 3 times 4 means 3 copies of the number 4, all added together. What does that mean for multiplying signed numbers? Well, we can understand multiplying a positive number times a negative number in exactly the same way. 3 times negative 4 means negative 4 plus another negative 4 plus another negative 4. So my first two negative 4's add up to negative 8. Add in another negative 4, and I have negative 12. So, following this pattern, of course there's nothing special about 3 and 4. A positive number times another positive number is a positive number. A positive number times a negative number is a negative number. What if the first number that I'm multiplying is negative? If our first number is negative, we understand this as just the opposite of repeatedly adding, repeatedly subtracting. So if we have negative 3 times positive 4, well, you might wonder, subtracting from what? Just as in the addition cases, we could, if we like, slip in an invisible 0 that we're adding to repeatedly. We can, if we'd like, slip in an invisible 0 that we're subtracting from repeatedly. 0 minus 4 minus another 4 minus another 4. Now, in order to work out what this actually is, we might want to rewrite this as addition. Instead of subtracting 4, I'm adding negative 4. Oh, and now we see those actually look the same. And so a negative number times a positive number is again a negative number. What if we multiply together two negative numbers? How would we understand that? Again, I'm going to repeatedly subtract negative 4. And again, this will make best sense if I rewrite this subtraction as addition. The opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. And so if we're multiplying a negative number times another negative number, we end up with a positive result. So the multiplications that give us a positive result, multiplying two positive numbers together or multiplying two negative numbers together, give us positive results. We notice here we're multiplying two numbers with the same sign. If we're multiplying a positive number by a negative number, or a negative number by a positive number, those give us negative results. You'll notice we're multiplying two numbers with opposite signs. All right, what about dividing? Well, you may recall a method of rewriting division as multiplication. If not, we'll be seeing that soon. Because of this relationship, we don't need to develop separate rules for division. Instead, division follows exactly the same rules as multiplication. Namely, if we divide numbers with the same sign, we get a positive result. With opposite signs, we get a negative result.